Welcome back, everyone. It is so great to see our friend Lisa Hamblin with K9s for Camo.
Hi, guys.
So good to see you.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yes, and could you tell our viewers what K9s for Camo is?
Of course, yes. Our company, our organization, our charity, we provide service dogs to veterans. And sadly, in our country, we're still seeing veterans take their lives every single day. I think we're still at like the 20 to 22 range per day.
Oh.
They feel very isolated. They bring a lot home from their service. So our group provides these beautiful dogs to change their lives, really enhance their lives. And I like to say that the dogs actually save their lives. Our dogs basically save 3 lives, because the way it works in K9s for Camo, we've got the beautiful Cooper here. We get our dogs through rescue. We have people inside the rescue community that can find the right dog for our group. Now, a lot of people have come over the years to say, oh, I've got this dog, I can't wait to give you one of our litter, you know. It doesn't really work that way, because we're looking for dogs that are kind of an old soul. So they have to have the right temperament. Well, we have people in rescue that will find those dogs for us. So we rescue the dog. So that saves 1 life. We take the dog to prison immediately. And our offenders inside the prison, who, by the way, it's a privilege to be able to be a trainer in prison. You don't just get to do that. They start training the dog for whatever that veteran needs. Now, maybe the veteran has PTSD. Maybe the veteran has stability issues. Maybe they need medical alert. So that dog is then trained to serve that veteran when they get out. And then, of course, when the dog gets out, I like to say that it saves the veteran as well, because they tell me stories about their lives are so different and enhanced. For example, this beautiful dog. Cooper serves his veteran, Rocky. Rocky has some issues with PTSD, which you would never know to see him and know him, and that's kind of the deal with our veterans. A lot of times you don't know that they have these needs. Cooper gives him a sense of stability as far as security. When Rocky was serving, he described his job in service in the military, that he had to be hyper alert all the time. Well, he brought that home with him. So it's very difficult to be in public sometimes, and he's nervous about things that happen, noises. Cooper has his 6 for him. You know, is that extra service dog, if you will, that's right there for him.
Oh, that's amazing. So, what is the training process like for the dogs, and how do you find the dogs with the right temperament? Because to me, it's like, how do you know when you see the dog with the right temperament is that could be a good match?
It's a trick. It is. It takes some skill to be trained to understand that. When you go into like a shelter, you may have someone to tell you, I've got this perfect dog. Well, they go in and the dog, see how Cooper is right now?
Oh my gosh.
I know.
So we need that. We need to know that he's going to be like that when we need him to be like that. What we don't need is a dog that's going to be in public and then another dog runs up and you have chaos. You know, so you just kind of like watch them for a while and see what their temperament is. And sometimes you can look them in the eyes and you're like, yep, you're an old soul, you know.
Yes.
But then the training goes to the prison after that, and they can be in the prison for months. And then hopefully graduate and then come out, and then they're trained again with our trainer at K9s for Camo to really go out in public and be comfortable.
Socialization for dogs is so important. Like you said, if another dog comes at your dog and then it's like going crazy, that is not beneficial for the veteran.
Absolutely. What we need is that dog to make them feel secure. We have dogs that, if you can go out into Bass Pro, let's say, and you're a veteran, and sometimes maybe your anxiety starts. Our dogs can not only take you outside of the location and toward your vehicle, they can sometimes find your vehicle.
Oh, wow.
You know, if that veteran is feeling so anxious that they can't really get their bearings, we have dogs that can actually get them to their vehicle so they can get in it and go home and be comfortable.
Yeah, and also you have an event coming up May 16th?
Yes, we do. Yes, it's the Hurt Locker, and it's at the Alamo Drafthouse. And I don't know about you, but I've been missing Jeremy Renner.
Oh, I know, right?
You know, that snowplow, you know? Now he is coming back.
Glad he's okay though. Glad he's good.
Yes, he is coming back. But he is the star of the movie, and we're doing this movie to raise money. You know, we don't do what we do cheaply. It actually costs about $8,500. I know,
wow.
to train a service dog.
Yeah.
So this is a fundraiser to raise money to help with that cost. And we hope people will go to our Facebook page, look for it, get a ticket through Eventbrite. Now, the tickets are $44, and I know, I kind of went, what? You know, because that sounds a little expensive, but you do get popcorn, you get a drink, you get your ticket, and then it is a fundraiser. So just know in your heart that you're helping a great organization.
Yeah, it's not very expensive when you think about all the good it's going to do in the community and helping the veterans.
Yes.
And training these amazing dogs who, you know, when they say man's best friend, literally.
Yes.
A veteran's best friend.
For sure. They are the kind of thing in our life that you just, until you start seeing it, I started a podcast for them so that I could tell their stories. And some of the things I've heard from the veterans and even from the offenders, you know, the offenders, this is a new lease on life for them too, to be able to train a dog and give back to society in some way. But our veterans, you know, I told you about a veteran we have that had nightmares, and his dog wakes him up before the nightmare gets into full-blown terror.
Wow.
You know, his dog, Nico, will just kind of nudge on him. He senses what Dan is doing and wakes him before it gets bad. That is life-changing.
Yeah, it is. So if people want more information, tickets, and about the podcast too, where can they find that?
Podcast is on Spotify and also on YouTube. Tickets, Eventbrite, but go to K9s for Camo on our Facebook page. You'll see all of it there, and make sure and get a ticket. And there's a silent auction too, so go have some fun, enjoy the movie, and help this great group of people.
We love dogs, we love veterans,
Yes.
we love what you're doing, Lisa. Come back anytime, seriously.
Okay, yeah.
And bring dogs.
And bring dogs. I always have a dog, you know that.
Yeah. All right, guys, we'll be back with our Farmer Went to Wife recap right after this. I just want to take Cooper home with me. He's so good.
So sweet.
He could train my dogs, Lisa.
There you